What's going on, gamers? Crazy news just popped up here by Wario from Jason Dunk on Chud Sherrier over at Blue Sky. What is going on here? This is something I did not think would happen. Definitely when Sony gets a studio, they don't do this. But according to Bloomberg, PlayStation has shut down BLUEPOINT games. Yeah, I'm going a little bit under here. What is going on here, Sony? This is a shocker. We need a moment of silence a little bit here, y'all. Wow. Okay, we have a lot to talk about here, and we got a lot of comments to go through, obviously. Guys, it's only 1:04 p.m. over here, and this went up at 12:48 on Wario's post, and it's already at 255 comments. This just went live, so you're going to be seeing this pop up a lot. So Jason Sherrier says, breaking PlayStation is shutting down BLUEPOINT games. What the hell? The studio responsible for modern remakes of classic games, such as, if you guys know, the Demon Souls remake on PlayStation 5 launch. It was absolutely phenomenal. Shadow of the Colossus. Bloomberg News has learned a shocking end for a well-respected studio. I don't understand why Sony is doing this. I'm trying to think what they did. You know what? The only thing I can think of, which doesn't make sense, which is kind of Jim Ryan and their fault for chasing the gas rush stuff, is putting them on that live service game, and then that ended up getting canceled. And I guess they don't want them to do another remake, and maybe they tried another live service game. You guys would have to add in some stuff too, if there's anything else to know. I think that their live service game failed, though I would say, why would you put a remake studio on a live service game? And then if you try to put them on another one and it didn't work and you shut them down, why are you putting them on another one after that when it should be a remake studio that could have remade something for you like a Killzone? They could have remade all these PlayStation classics. Definitely in the PS3 era, PS2 era, PS1, there's all types. Could have did a Siphon Filter remake. I mean, when you think of the job they did with the Demon Souls remake, they did such a good job. I just don't understand why they did this. And you can't punish them for being put on a gas title when that's really not their resume. Yeah, this is nuts. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go down here. Skulking said, WTF, this literally makes no sense. They could remake God of War. Though we know what's going on with that. Uncharted. This is what I'm saying. Could do an Uncharted 1 remake. Unless Naughty Dog just doesn't want anybody to touch it, and Sony's probably not doing it. But even then, Infamous, Sly Scooper. See, this guy has a good list here. Sly Scooper, Ratchet and Clank. That's funny how he's Bloodborne. That's not going to happen because we know Miyazaki wants to be involved with that. So no to that. Heavy Rain, Dark Souls, Ico. No, Dark Souls is owned by from Software. So that's not Sony's. They have Bloodborne and Demon Souls, but yeah, I mean, Ico and far more. I even said it before, Resistance, you know what I mean? Siphon Filter. I mean, there's games that are sitting there. Killzone 1, Killzone 2. No reason to close them just to save money when they would make games that make money. I 100% agree with this. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, to tell you, Sony has been doing very good lately, but this move right here, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to be baffled. Furlong says, yeah, let's have do a God of War live service multiplayer game. Yeah, let's have them. This is what I said. Yeah, I mean, they've made mistakes with God of War lately. You got the Metroidvania one, pricing it at $29.99, and then having them do a live service multiplayer game, a remake team that should have been doing a remake instead, and you would have had out an extra PlayStation game this generation, possibly have them working on the next one, be done in the next year and a half or 2 years. You see what I mean? It's like, these are mistakes you've made. No, Sony has recovered, but still, these are dumb mistakes, and now you fire them? I don't get it. Sony has gotten out of control. Why didn't they put BLUEPOINT on the Bloodborne remake like everyone wanted? No, dude. We already know why that's not happening, so that's pointless. They should have just been on another remake that could have been profitable and very good. The live service initiative has to be the worst thing that's ever happened to the gaming industry. Yeah, I kind of agree in a lot of ways. I hate that stuff. Sheena comes out and says, WTF, what the hell is Sony doing here? 278 people like this. You're not going to see anybody agree with this BLUEPOINT shutdown because it doesn't make any sense. What were they working on since Demon Souls remake? I may be wrong, but I remember reading some live service God of War game was mentioned. But man, it has been 6 years since Demon Souls remake. Wonder what happened. That's what I'm saying. Same thing with Sony Ben. They got caught up in the middle of stuff too. You can only remake the last one so many times. That's pretty funny. Sony keeps making baffling decisions. Yeah, this right here, I want to know who initiated this because the team is talented. They're capable of making really good remakes. They haven't messed up on that. Ahmad says, no, WTF again. Why do you have to make them work on an effing live service? BS Jim Ryan. Yeah, it's weird. It's like he's gone. So what's going on after the cancel of the God of War live service? What did they do after that? Because there's no way you wouldn't see that they shouldn't have ever been working on that in the first place. And then after that, what happened? We need to get some inside intel on this for sure. Maybe if they gave them the green light to work on Bloodborne Remake. Here we go with this again. Dude, Miyazaki already said that's not happening. Sony says they're not touching it without him. He's not touching it without them, vice versa. That's not something that can happen. It's not in a Demon Souls situation. This guy says, as a great man once said, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I mean, I think a lot of people were hoping that they probably had a game in the works after the live service and they were busy. Because like usually when Sony acquires somebody, they don't ever shut them down. It's not too often they do that. I mean, Concord team's a little bit different, but we all know where that went. This is the worst refresh I've hit in years. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like, even when I saw, I was like, wait, hold on. Unless Bloomberg has some misinformation. Let's hope that's the case, right? Because we've seen that the other day with certain things. John Muncher says, bruh, they slapped them on a God of War gas game and then shut them down because of it. Why weren't they just kept as a remake studio? I think a lot of people think the same thing about this, literally. Because it's like, wrong team to do that. And also, God of War live service, what are you thinking? Just like the Horizon, like you're still kind of, there still seems to be somewhat of a problem over here at PlayStation that needs to be remedied for the right way. They say they learned from Concord. About to see that Horizons thing, though that was before that. I think you need to shut that down. And then you need to really rethink, man. I don't know why you would do that to BluePoint. Like that's a free remake studio. Doesn't make any sense here. Why? Their game sold well and are well received. This makes zero sense to close them. I know what he meant to say. Economy that bad, they had to close a studio that delivers bangers for them. Exactly. Then I you know what? As Zeke says, what the hell is PlayStation doing over here? Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Then we got some stuff right here. PlayStation, please explain yourself. BluePoint Games never had a misfire. This is a mistake, I promise you. All the way back to 2006, you had Blast Factor, God of War Collection. Interesting, they were on the God of War Collection. The Ico and the Shadow of the Colossus Collection, PS3. Right here, PS3 era. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, PlayStation 3, 360, Konami. As we saw, they shut that down. But Sony was the publisher of that. And then you had Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Yeah, believe it or not. It's like, that was good, right? Gravity Rush Remaster, Shadow of Colossus, and Demon Souls. And Sony is publishing all this besides one, and that's Konami. But we know PlayStation and Metal Gear have some type of connection, kind of like Resident Evil in a certain way. But the thing is like, I'm looking at their track record, and I'm trying to figure out, wait, why did you put them on a live service game? They should have stayed doing this. They should have had one game out already, and they should have had another game that we already saw a trailer for that was next on their next project remake. I don't see why they're getting punished for that. It doesn't make any sense. So as you guys see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. Unless you want to include like a collection in that and a collection of that too, because they did multiple games in there. This a lot of people don't know about, but these obviously had some spark. You know what I mean? They did some damage. They did really good. And then this did very good as well. So yeah, man, that kind of sucks. I don't know, man. This dude says, bro, WTF, the Demon Souls remake was God tier. Are you effing kidding me? Not even first-party studios are safe. What the F? No way. They had no projects for this amazing studio. Such a waste, whoever pushed for all those live service games who never got to see the light of day. F you. People are mad. I mean, what in the world? What are they even doing over here? Bro, Jim Ryan literally destroyed PlayStation. Now, PlayStation is fine, but yeah, I mean, this is just... Yeah, I mean, people are shocked here. This one hurts a bit more because based on all the outward metrics, I thought they were one of the reliable stars for PlayStation. I mean, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I would have not seen this coming. This is a shocker. Here it goes right here. It's trending now on Twitter. So if we go over here, now we get it. PlayStation, please explain yourself. BluePoint Games never had a misfire. That's over there getting over here. Yeah, let's have them do a God of War live service multiplayer. Here we go. The BluePoint stuff is trending, guys. And this is up to 357 comments, 84,000 views, and it's only been 25 minutes. This is huge. Out of all the studios that needed to be shut down, BluePoint wasn't it. Western studios keep taking massive L's. Schreier, I spit on the ground. BluePoint really did Demon Souls dirty. Yeah, I mean, guys, so I mean, here they are right here. Are they going to even say anything? They haven't said anything. There's nothing on their page. The last time they did a tweet was November 7th, 2024. Man, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? I'm looking over here at their page. This is down over in Austin, Texas, too. It's like, man, what's going on? This team was talented. We got a remake studio with 56K that people are following. So, yeah, this sucks, guys. I don't know what to say. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think about this. Obviously, this is terrible news. I don't think anybody's going to be happy about this because I don't see why they deserve that. But it is definitely blowing up. And, yeah, this sucks. So, he posted this at 10:45 in the morning, pretty much 11 o'clock, 2 hours ago. And now it's trending in the United States. And, yeah, it's about to get crazy. So, yeah, guys, leave a comment down below. As usual, I still just don't get it. There's so many PlayStation games in the PS3 era to remake, PS2, PS1. But, yeah, this just seems like a bad move by Sony. So this and a God of War game for $29.99, two bad moves recently. But you're doing really good before that. Really good state of play, really good holiday, good sales, pro consumer, $650 for the pro, $399, putting stuff on sale, dropping Spider-Man. It's like, you had a good, your track record's going good. Then here comes this live service curse stuff again, right, guys? It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Keep gaming. I mean, we're going to be fine, obviously, because gaming is still great. But yeah, this sucks. Peace out, y'all.